Alright, hey guys, my IGN is Vector. I'm currently GM2. I wanted to make a Namor guide, a quick Namor guide for people that wanted to start learning him or people who want to kind of just refine their skills. So we'll go over his skills really quickly. So he has a left click, that's a spear. It has bullet drop and travel time, so you want to aim a little higher if they're farther. His right click is an empowered auto with also an animation cancel function, so you can left click then right click without any cooldown wasted in between, that type of thing. His right click has around 6 seconds cooldowns, so you kind of just want to spam and then throw out the combo once in a while. The surprise damage will get people sometimes. And so his E is his trademark squids. Okay, they can detach anywhere. They have HP, so you can just kill them. But they do damage and they auto lock, so they're really good for divers. Last two abilities are his shift, which just propels him upwards but makes him invincible, and then you can also hold down your spacebar to float if you're coming down from anywhere. It's not really good for mobility, but just good for floating in the air and staying alive, kind of just strafing, that type of thing. And his last ability is his ultimate. In the center, it does huge damage. It can one-shot healers, even in their ults. His around it kind of just knocks them back and does a pretty good amount of damage, but it just knocks them back. But it doesn't. It won't one-shot people at full HP on the outer circle. Big things about Namor, if you're just like first time playing him or want to play him, is that his damage doesn't come from just his squids and just from you autoing them. What you have to do is make his squids go into that frenzy state where they just attack super fast, that like rage state. So look, it's just attacking pretty slow now, but if you headshot, it goes super fast and it turns red. To make them attack faster, you want to do headshots. That's why you always want to be aiming like higher up. Namor is good for people, specifically for people like me. I don't rely on my aim to play the game. Well, why do I play Namor? It's because I don't always have to land headshots. To get your squids into that frenzy state, you can also land that empowered auto right click. You can land it, but the big catch is that it's an AoE, so it still does damage even if you don't hit the champion, but if you hit around them or close enough, it'll still do damage. And that right click, the big function about it is that it marks them and empowers your squids. It empowers your squids even if you don't land your right click, but this only works for your right click, not your left click. You want to make sure that your right click engages your squids, but you don't have to necessarily land it on the target. Left, right. And that'll kill pretty much any DPS or healer before they can react. If you're in a specific situation, you can weave a melee in between his two autos. So you can do left click, melee, right click. So it looks like this. Left click. And that's the most damage you can probably do in terms of burst damage. So that is it for skills. So let's see some gameplay.
So we'll be getting into some gameplay right now. Tips and tricks, biggest mistakes that people make is that they will play Namor with the team. They'll just play behind the tanks and just like constantly spear. What you want to do is that you want to play angles and one-shot their backline. How do I do that? Well, I'll show you. And just take the stairway and just go to the backline. This works like literally, you wouldn't even believe it. In Grandmaster like 2, this works like every time. Like 90% of the time, like they don't see it and it works. Like I literally called it when I was in comms. Guys, I'm gonna go to the backline and kill the healer right now. They're not gonna see it coming. It's really important I get there without people noticing. I'm waiting for my Groot to like push up a little bit more, because I'm looking at their silhouette. I'm waiting for them to push up more so I don't attract all the attention. Like as soon as you see the healer, just left click, right click. Hopefully your right click is in somewhere in their direction. Left click, right click. I see healers, but I'm not good at aiming. But I miss my left click, hit my right click, I hit a left click, and that's it. That's a healer. You gotta play smart. You can't die. And you gotta just be annoying, like a mosquito. But my only squid left. I hit my right click crazy, and then I see how I'm attracting attention and I might die soon. I'm getting focused. I don't want to chunk any health out away. So I'm gonna bubble in here. He either has the choice to look at me and wait or get attacked by my team. So that caps us the point. Like I'm in this building. I'm prancing around like a rat. Okay. Like literally, I see them getting distracted. Double squid, right? Double squid. I want to put them in different places. I see healers, immediately miss my left, but I hit my right. I killed both healers. That's both healers dead for a choke point right before checkpoint. and then my squids do the rest of the work. It's that easy. You don't have to aim anything. So, anyways, I hope you guys learned something. Biggest mistake I see is people just backlining with Namor. Stop back. If you were to take anything away from this video, stop backlining, play angles, don't die. If you're gonna die, always pop shift and then spam your healer to heal you, and then get out of there. So yeah, like that. I should have died, but if you guys were looking at chat, I was in a bad situation. I just went invincible and then shifted and then just spammed my healer and just drifted out. Big things that will help you with is storm ults. Like storm ults, it's crazy for storm ults. Also, look, I didn't even talk about this, but exact same plays. Like, I just pop backline, throw 2 squids, and then I just let my squids do the work. So it's that easy. Anyways, if you guys have any more questions, want any more gameplay, anything like that, let me know. GG's.